What is a bad thing to say on a first date? I love you. Classic schmosby. Don't TED up. Finally someone who looks like my mom. Finally, someone to help me with my broken arms. Oh shit, my wife's calling, probably asking where the kids are. Can you do a good 5-year-old impression? Deep voice, go fucking go. You wanna talk to daddy? You can? Unzips. You pay, I'm broke. I'm pretty sure if a hot girl says that, some guys would still pay. This is approximately 5 times worse as a guy than as a girl. Definitely also depends on what stage of life you're at. I'm a moderator/admin on Reddit, you wouldn't know it but it's a pretty important site. Then proceed to talk about Reddit for about 10 minutes until they go to the bathroom and never return. She must be redditing on her phone in there. I'm so glad that most people on Reddit are self-aware of how terrible Reddit is, Lamal. So do you wanna head back to my mum's place? Mom said we could order pizza. I've totally had this, whilst saying goodbye in the car. Then apparently because I said no, he thought the car was a good enough place. I got out before he fully unbuttoned his shirt. Does this look infected? Some 41 intensifies. No, not really. But it is gangrenous. I've been married 5 times. This year. You will make a fine addition to my collection. General Grievous, you're shorter than expected. When you greet, you better say hello there. Make this quick, my wife wants me home before 9. 9 equals 362,880. Once again, I am asking for your financial support. All of the wealth is concentrated in the top 50% of people at this table. Okay, Bernie E. My fiancé is German, icy blue eyes and blonde hair. The first time I met him my dumbass said 60 years ago you would have been Hitler's wet dream. And somehow it worked in my favor. Ha. I went on a date with a Czech girl who said this to me. She said something like you would have been very popular with the Nazis and people sitting nearby in the pub went quiet, UK. It was awful. I'm socially anxious so that kills me. She continued Eva Braun was Czech so I'd be alright too, I don't think that's true but whatever. She just kept digging the hole. I told her I'd lived most of my life in Lewisham and she said that she absolutely hated Lewisham. She totally wanted to fuck at the end of the date and made it awkward when I had to turn her down. God, that is the best line I've ever heard. If I ever meet a German girl with blue eyes and blonde hair, I'm gonna use that line. Says nothing, just stares. Sounds like Twilight. Better than unjust stares. How long do you think someone could survive for in the boot of a car? To which they reply, you'll have to let me know. What's the answer? My rash has almost cleared up. Not terrible to say, if it's a visible rash. Some things put people on edge, but progress and optimism puts people at ease. This body goes through changes all the time and having a temporary problem does not mean you can't connect with people in the meantime. Adults can get over this stuff. Anyone who can't probably won't stick around for long anyway. If I said you had a beautiful body, would you hold that against me? I am no longer infected. Smell this rag. Does this chloroform smell like rag to you? Edit, spelling. Apparently some people can't fucking handle it. I don't know man, that's a pretty good way to get out of a bad date. Imagine. You wake up, feeling super groggy. You have brief flashes of a date with someone. You start to fear the worst. You find the rag. Next to it is a note, sorry, I just wasn't feeling it. It's not you, it's me. See you around. Your tits are huge. Bonus if you're going out with a guy. Extra bonus if they are an ornithologist who specializes in collecting parodidae. My colleague, walking through the doorway toward me, okay, I'll stop touching your boobs. Following shortly after, my other colleague, it's embarrassing, he put on about 15 kilograms in weight over about a month, and one of the women in HR kept wanting to give them a squeeze. Skeptical. Waiter, the bill is on her. But you're sitting alone. So do you want kids? I want 3 boys and I'm not stopping until I get them inches closer on couch. Actually happened. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. I'm scared. Because this could cut either way. Was the person asking a male or a female? Did you fall down from heaven? Cause your face is pretty fucked up. Okay, this made me laugh hard. Here, have my upvote. Alternatively, cause so did the devil. It's a good job you're not fat. I had to buy a bigger freezer for my last date. That made me laugh though. I'd only hear the compliment in that. You and I would make the most adorable multiracial babies. But we're both white. My ex is so crazy, let me tell you about it. I am still waiting. When are you going to tell us? You're not as good looking as I thought. My ex is hotter BTW. Jesus Christ. How do I delete someone else's comment? Was made for this. Skeptical. Especially if they get giddy. Breeder fetish, sorry. I brought my son to watch. Plot twist, you're on a date with his girlfriend. You can't sit there, that's mother's seat. Especially if she's trying to sit on your lap. Asking what kind of porn does the person enjoy, and then proceed to tell you like forced. I like forced sex, so do you wanna come to my place? No, perfect. Subscribe for more hot Reddit takes in your inbox, guaranteed.